Okay. Hey, everybody. My name's Amber Davis, and I want to welcome you to the VIP Fast Start training. We call this a training, but honestly, I would love to know in the chat if there's anybody here that maybe is just out there exploring different opportunities and you're just kind of dialed in to see if maybe this is an opportunity for you. And if maybe you're interested in learning about how you can create income opportunities for you, for your family. Maybe you love your full-time income and you're looking for a side hustle, and you're just here because you want to hear about different opportunities that are available. So if that's you, if you're not necessarily a Thrive promoter, but you are interested more about the opportunity that is Lavelle, that does come with the Thrive experience, I'd love to just see your hand. And then for those of you that are currently Thrivers, that you are maybe in your first 14 days as a VIP, you can potentially earn your VIP bonus right now. I'd love for you to drop in the chat and say, yes, that's me. I have 14 days left. I have 2 days left. I have 1 day left. I'd love to kind of hear where everybody's at. And then if you are, you're outside of your VIP time period, but maybe you're interested in that 4K bonus that's available right now. If that's you, I'd love to see kind of in the chat where we're all at. So this is going to be not just a tips and training video, but just an overview of what is available to you as a promoter of the Thrive experience. And so I'm going to interview my friend Courtney. Going for 4K. Awesome. Thank you, Melissa. I'm going to go over just what it means to be a Thrive promoter. And then I'm going to interview my friend Courtney, because guess what? She accomplished VIP 800. She accomplished VIP 1600, and she accomplished 4K in 30 days. So no matter where you are on with your journey, maybe you haven't started yet and you're dialed in tonight because you want to learn what this opportunity is all about. Stay tuned. We're going to go over that. Maybe you're, that VIP 800, 1600, you just started. You want to know, like, what should I be doing? I've got a couple days left, or I just started. How do I hit that bonus? And I'm seeing a lot of you guys in the chat. You are wanting to hit 4K by the end of August, maybe the end of July. And you want to hit 4K in the next 30 days. You want by August 31st, you want to be able to say, I earned that $4,000 bonus. We're going to go over all of it. So my name again is Amber Davis. I'm a 200K here at Lavelle. I have been thriving for over 7.5 years. It is crazy to me to say that number out loud. And I want to talk to you about why I got interested in the opportunity. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. I actually just registered my 5-year-old for kindergarten today. And when I got started on the Thrive experience, I actually was looking for a business opportunity. I was one of those people that I was looking for a business. I was at a place in my life. I was a stay-at-home mom to a 6-month-old. She's now my 8-year-old. And I was that, mid 30s, early 30s. I had worked my, pretty much from the day I turned 16, I got a paycheck from, a real corporate establishment. I'd always babysat. I'd always done something to create income, but I had worked every day from the day I turned 16. I worked 2 jobs in college. I was used to making my own money, and I found myself early 30s with a baby at home, and all of a sudden an opportunity from home made sense for me and where I was with my life. So I was one of those people looking for an opportunity. And I hope that if you are one of those people that you're like, I'm dialed in because I'm looking for an opportunity, please do your research, because that's what I started to do. I reached out to friends that had different income opportunities that they were doing from home. A lot of them were direct sales. I was always the person that was like, I'm not going to do direct sales. I'm not going to do that. Like pyramid scheme, all of it. Like I was not going to do it until all of a sudden it made sense for me. And so I started reaching out to people that had had success in direct sales in different companies. And I asked them, what did you love about your company? What didn't you love? If you could create a position, like what would it look like? And so I was looking for something. I was wanting to find out more about what kind of opportunities were there for me to be a stay-at-home mom. Because here's the thing, whether you're working, whether you're at home, whether you're unemployed, like I did not want, there's only so many hours in a day. And so for me, the things that were very appealing that made my short list was I wanted something that I did not have to be walking out the door when my husband was walking in the door. So party planning and party that setup was not what I was looking for. It wasn't going to be a fit for me. It's a fit for a lot of people. For me, I wanted something that I could do during nap time, something that I could do during the day, something that I could do from my phone or my computer. So the fact that Lavelle was cloud-based and that you got a free website, those were very appealing to me. I wanted something that I could do during the day while my daughter was taking a nap and while my husband was at work. I did not want something that was going to take me away from being at home or take me away from family time or, relationship time. So when I started looking at Lavelle, one of the things that really stood out to me was the business model, completely free to join. And when I say free to join, it is free to join. So no membership fees, no join fees. You're not required to buy a kit to get started. You don't have to pay a monthly website fee or a yearly website fee or a yearly business fee. A lot of companies out there, you have to pay some kind of join fee, business, like running your website, like resource fee, those kinds of things. I love that Lavelle didn't have any of that. The other thing that I really loved was that it was super innovative. This product is unlike anything. And even 7.5 years later, I can tell you guys, I've been approached by a lot of people. They're like, look at this company, look at this. And I'm like, cool, like it's a bag of protein, it's this, it's that. Nobody has the Thrive experience. And that was so appealing to me. This little DFT, this is our secret sauce. Those 3 steps that are formulated to work together all in the first 20, 30 minutes of your day. It was unique. This is a unique opportunity. We have unique formulas, we have unique products that nobody else in the industry has. That was very appealing to me. I wanted to be a part of an exciting company that was innovative, that were doing things that other people aren't doing, because I wanted people to know that there was something different about me. The other thing that I really liked was that as a customer or as a promoter, you can get the product for free simply by just referring to customers and having 2 people that want to start the experience with you. They want to be on the product with you. They want to know what you're doing and they want to do it with you. For me as a stay-at-home mom, those were all really cool things to me. I did not want money going out the door when I was trying to bring money in the door. I knew that if the product worked for me, I was going to be sharing it. So cool that I could get it for free as a customer or as a promoter. And then the only difference being that with those 2 referrals, now you're making commissions. So those are kind of all the things that I absolutely love that really stood out to me that set Lavelle apart right from the beginning. It was free to join, no website fees, no inventory requirements, no quotas that you had to make. The referral program for customers and promoters, not very many companies offer you the ability to earn your product for free, much less your customers earning their product for free. And then the bonuses. I, for one, as a mom, I was super excited about the auto bonus. I was not one of those people that thought, I'm going to go out here and earn this in 3 weeks. I'm not going to earn it in a month. I said a year. I wanted to earn it in a year. And I wanted to be a part of a company that was even an option. If you're going to put your name to something and you're going to be out there promoting something and you're going to be putting your reputation on the line, you better get rewarded for it, is how I felt. And so I wanted a company that had an auto bonus program, that was something that they would give you. I love that with Lavelle, it was the second rank of the company. It's not the top people. It's not, it's not crazy amounts of volume. It's the second promotion of the company. And so I felt like that was super attainable for me. I never in a million years thought I was going to go be the top of a network marketing company. I did not start thinking I was going 200K. I didn't even know what that meant, but I was very intrigued by getting my product for free and earning and having the potential to be able to earn an auto bonus. And then what came with that auto bonus were vacations and trips. So I was like, hey, why do I have to pick vacations or cars? Like at this company, I can have both. And so I was like, free trips, that sounds amazing to me too. So my own personal story, I got started. And I'll be honest with you guys, Amber, I hope this is okay. I did not hit my VIP 800. I did not hit my VIP 1600. And I sure didn't hit 4K in my first 30 days, but that's because I did it all wrong. And since then, since 7.5 years, the company has actually launched a VIP like do-over a couple of times. And I am very proud to say that I've earned my VIP 800 and 1600 every time the company has offered these bonuses again. So sometimes they like get a wild hair and they're like, you know what? Everybody gets a VIP 800 do-over. And I'm very proud to say, I think they've offered it 3 times. I have earned it every time because I learned how to do it right. And that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. So I did earn my auto bonus within 8 months of starting with the company. I told you guys I set a goal for a year. And I did hit 4K, not my first 30 days, but I did hit it in my first 60 days because I did it all wrong my first 30 days. And I was like, what do all these people got that I don't got? Like, we all are taking we all have the same Facebook. We're all taking the same steps. And I had to really teach myself and take a step back and look and see how people were doing it, how they were doing it correctly, and change how I was doing it, follow the systems, follow the tips, follow the trainings. And here we are today. And so those are kind of the things that really, really set us apart. And so now I want to talk about the VIP 800 and the VIP 1600. If you're brand new and you're not really sure what that means. So if you are still kind of checking out the opportunity and you haven't started yet, you're thinking, this is something I want to be a part of. Oh, my volume faded. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm turned back up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So in the first 14 days of being an active promoter, so what that means is you can be like me, you can be a lurker. I actually created my free website, my free promoter website on January 31st, 2014, but I did not become an active promoter until March of 2014. And what that means is I had a website, I had access to the back office, I was checking reports, I was like looking at all this stuff for over a month before I decided to join. So you sign up, you create a free account, you have a free website, and then when you decide, you know what, I'm all in on this opportunity, when you become an active promoter, so that means that you have volume underneath you, and that can either come from your own purchase or a customer purchase. So it legit is a free business opportunity. You can start earning commissions without ever buying product of your own. So when you become an active promoter, you then have a 14-day clock that starts. And what that means is that the company basically will just pay you a fast start bonus for doing just that, getting out there and having a fast start, getting out there and sharing with people that you are starting a new business, that you have partnered with a health and wellness company. You're very excited about it. Would they be willing to take a look at it with you? See if it's something that you guys can do together. In your first 14 days, when you have at least 2 customers on auto ship and at least 2 new business partners that join your team and they order one of the packages that are available to promoters, you will earn your VIP 800 bonus. So what that means is that you have to hit $800 in sales with a minimum of 2 customer orders on auto ship and 2 promoter business partners that purchase one of the packages that are available to promoters. So what does that mean? So that we have a $200, a $400, and an $800 package that are available specifically for promoters. Customers, we have some really fantastic packages that if they order the packages on auto ship, they get free products. But really a customer can order anything. It can be any amount, any item, as long as it's on auto ship, that will count for your VIP 800 bonus. So sometimes, you have 2 customers on auto ship, you have 2 promoters that have ordered a package, and you're short that $800 goal. All you got to do is either go get one more customer on auto ship or one more promoter with a package. Promoter with a package, man, that's kind of a tongue twister for me tonight. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. But the basics that you want to remember is $800 in volume in your first 14 days. And you want to get that with 2 customer orders on auto ship and 2 promoters with a package. And then let's say you get that done in 2 days, 1 day, 13 days. Guess what? You have 14 days that they'll give you the opportunity to actually double that bonus. And I realize I haven't even shared what that bonus is yet. So when you hit that $800 in sales with the 2 customers on auto ship, the 2 promoters with a package, $800 in sales, you're going to receive a $400 cash bonus, $100 in free product credit. And then usually, depending on how the orders are placed, it's another $100, $160 in commissions, which is where we get that $660 on your first $800 in sales in your first 14 days. And so, like I said, let's say it takes you 24 hours to do that. Let's say it takes you 13 days and 6 hours. Guess what? You have until that 14th day at 11 p.m. Central to have the opportunity to actually double that. So if you can get 4 customers on auto ship, 4 promoters with a promoter package, and that can equal $1,600 in volume, they'll actually give you that bonus again. So, and we call that our VIP 1,600, and it just doubles. That $400 in cash becomes $800. That $100 in product credit becomes $200, and then your commissions usually get you all the way up to about $1,300. So one thing that I think sometimes gets a little confusing, it's not $800 on top of the $400. Like, it's the $400 cash, the $100 product credit, the $160 commission. It's just that bonus again. And so when you hit that VIP 1,600, you then get up to $1,300 in bonuses. And that's on top of like your other commissions and things like that. And that is what we call the VIP 1,600 bonus. And then they take it a step further. And I'm going to tell you, the easiest way for you to get to 4K is help a promoter on your team get VIP 800 and VIP 1,600. That is the fastest way. And so when you hit VIP 800, you've got 2 promoters that are now eligible for their VIP 800. If you hit VIP 1,600, you have 4 promoters that are eligible for their VIP 800. And what you need to focus on when you've got those newest promoters in their VIP, you want to help them turn around and do exactly what you just did. And the more people that you help hit VIP 800, 1,600, you will hit that 4K, especially in your first 30 days. And when you do that with Lavelle, you get a pair of Maui Jim's sunglasses. And so that's when you hit 4K, you have 4 promoters. You do have to have 4 active promoters to hit that Maui Jim bonus. But right now, if you're watching this, it is July 26, 2021, through the end of this month and through the end of August. When you hit the 4K rank for the first time, not only, are those other bonuses available to you if you're brand new, but even if you're not brand new, if you do $4,000 in sales by the end of July or by the end of August, you're actually going to qualify for our Operation Winning bonus, which is a $4,000 bonus that is actually being paid out over the next few months as you continue to hit qualifications. So that is what Lavelle is. That is what the opportunity is. For those of you that said you want to hit 4K, what you want to do is you want to share this opportunity with people that want to go after all the things that Lavelle has to offer. And the more people that you can link arms with and help them hit those early goals, I promise you guys, y'all are going to hit 4K. So that's enough out of me. I'm going to send you over to a girl that has done all the things that I just shared with you that is available to you. So Courtney, I want to introduce you. So this is Courtney Burr. She's a 40K on my team, and she came out the gates honestly, she should just let you hear her story from her. But what I will tell you about her is, like, she's one of those people, like, tell me I can't, watch me when I do. Like that was kind of her attitude on how she approached what she accomplished. And so she not only hit her VIP 800, her 1600, her 4K, she hit 12K in 90 days. And I know that she's going to tell you guys that no matter where you are in your business, if you've been here for 1 day, 1 year, 7 years, and if you've never hit 4K, you've never hit 12K, it all starts with the VIP 800. So put yourself back in that mindset. And I promise you, you hit VIP 800 on your own. You might not get the bonus from Lavelle, but you are putting yourself in a position to go hit 12K in the next 90 days. By Christmas, guys, you can totally do it. So Courtney, take us back to, and she started on a sample, y'all. She is like the perfect person. Like she's what we all are looking for. So Courtney, I want you to share, how you got introduced to Thrive, and how, when you decided it was go time, if we had people here, you saw in the chat, everybody wants to hit 4K. You didn't even really know what 4K was, but I want you to take us back to how you got started. And when you decided it was go time, like, what did you do? What can these people be doing to go hit their goals?
Well, thank you, Amber, for having me on tonight. And Amber Manquist, thank you for inviting us to speak tonight. I think that this is the perfect topic for me because we actually, my husband and I both just put ourselves back in VIP 800 mindset for the past month and a half, almost 2 months, to qualify for Vegas. And so we are about $1,000 away from qualifying Matt for Vegas. I've been qualified for Vegas, and it all starts with that VIP 800 mindset. And taking me back to, it's been almost 6 years or over 6 years now. I will say, Amber says I came out with this can-do attitude. I really disagree. I think it was just ignorance on fire. Honestly, I was one that turned my nose up at the business opportunity for a really long time. I didn't understand it, and I had been in corporate America until I couldn't be in corporate America anymore. I was just called to be home with my littles. I have 4 children. The oldest at the time was in kindergarten, and the 3 girls were all home with me. And it's really hard to be a stay-at-home mom. And I always glorified that when I was working. I didn't ever realize how challenging it is. And so I was just exhausted. And I'm not going to take you through my entire story. I reached out to a friend when I literally had a wake-up call. I fell asleep on the couch and I did not wake up to get my oldest, Mason, off of the bus. And so my little kindergartner walked home, and I thought, enough is enough. I need some help. And so I reached out to a friend. I tried 3 days. I was like, okay, maybe there's something to this. I deserve to try 30 days. That's what I thought. Like, if I feel anything in 3 days, let me try 30 days. I did not want to promote this product. I didn't care, but I also couldn't afford it. And so I said, well, what's the cheapest package that I can buy right now? And there was an opportunity for me to buy a promoter pack at a discount. So that's what I did. And I knew my husband wasn't going to be thrilled with the fact that I just spent any money on something that he really didn't understand and didn't know anything about. All of us probably have a skeptic husband at one point. And so my friend said, well, there's this referral program. And I was like, okay, what's that mean? And she goes, well, if you have 2 people buy it as your referral, then next month yours will be free. And I thought, well, that's good, because he's already pissed. Like, if I'm going to buy it again, I might, free would be better. And so she said, okay. And so I said, well, what do I do? And she said, well, just go, talk to a few people about how the product's making you feel, maybe make a post on Facebook or something and see who's interested. And then let me help you, walk you through the order process. So I did. And I found 2 people. Honest truth, I think it was my mom and stepmom, or mother-in-law or sister. It was people who were really close to me that were like, Courtney, if you're trying it, like, I trust you, I will try it. Let me see what it's all about too. And I was like, here's what I hope it does for me. I really was just honest. Like, this is what happened. This is what I'm going to try. I'm hoping that next month will be better. So I found 2 people, and my friend was like, cool, go find 2 more people. And I was like, okay, why? And she goes, well, there's this bonus. And I was like, okay. And so she said, well, before those 2 people order, let me help you through it. And I was like, okay. So I found 2 people. It was like my neighbor and a friend down the street whose son was also in Mason's class. Kind of told them what happened. They're like, okay, sure, I'll try it for a month. And so my friend helped me sign them up, and I believe they bought the promoter pack or something. All of a sudden, all I had really done was share one of my most embarrassing mom fails with 4 people, and they trusted me. And they thought, okay, well, I'll buy it if you bought it. And I had my upline help me make that purchase in a way that I could hit VIP 800. So let me stop there and say two lessons I learned. Number one, you have to be willing in this business to be vulnerable and to be open and to be honest about your experience with the products, with where you are in life. I heard one time on a corporate call very, very early in my promoting that said something to the fact of there are two types of people in the world. There are those who can't because, and those who have to because. And that because is I can't because I have 4 kids. I can't because I don't have any money. I can't because my husband will be upset. Or I have to because I have 4 kids. I have to because I don't have any money. I have to because I want to be a stay-at-home mom and I don't want to go back to corporate America. And I have to because I'm falling asleep on the couch and my kids are going to burn this house down. You know? And so I decided, like Amber was saying, that I have to because I want my products free next month. I have to because my husband's pissed and I need to earn this VIP 800 bonus to shut him up, and then so I found 4 people. Second lesson learned right there is, ask for help. If you don't have an upline, that's okay. There's a corporate help. There are a ton of thrivers on Facebook. Your upline has an upline. Like, do some research. Find somebody who's better at this than you and bounce ideas off of them. Don't feel like you're in a vacuum. Don't feel like you have to know it all, especially if I was reading the chat. I mean, some people are like on week 6. And so you clearly have questions yourself. Don't act like you have all the answers. Find somebody that can help you and let them give you advice. I've made a lot of mistakes in this business over the past 6 years. I'm still probably going to make a lot more. But one thing I know is that, my upline and people in this business are here to help me and they want me to succeed and they're always willing to answer my questions. So I did hit VIP 800. I still really didn't know what that meant, but I knew that was going to shut my husband up when he got that credit card bill. And then my friend said, hey, go find 4 more people. Like, was that hard? And I was like, I don't know. I don't even know what just happened. And she's like, go find 4 more. And then you're going to double that bonus. And I was like, that'd be like $1,300. And she's like, I know. And so we did. And we just worked 2 people at a time. And I love to talk about just go in twos. And that's how I start my newest business partners is 2 people at a time. Go find 2 customers. Oh, boom, yours is free. Go find 2 promoters. Oh, boom, you got a bonus. And oh, by the way, now you're a leader. And so, we do to teach in this business, and we learn things, and then we want to teach other people how we did that and had success. And we also want to teach people what we did that didn't work out so well. And I will tell you, I think there's another 200K at one of the conventions that said something about don't be spammy pammy. Amber knows what I'm talking about. And I always have that in the back of my head when I go to message somebody. But what I've learned is that, if you're offering somebody something because you want something for you, they're going to see right through that. If you say something like, hey, I'm almost to this bonus, will you buy this? They're going to say no. But if you say, you know what, I used to feel that same way and I found these products that helped, maybe you would want the details about that. Is it okay if I just send over the details and, maybe this is something for you? They're going to say, sure, because everybody has FOMO and they want to know the details. They want to know what you're doing. And the last tip that I'm going to say, and Amber, you might have some more questions for me, but I don't want to be too long-winded, is that, people always like, know, and trust people that are authentic. And so the biggest piece of advice that I can give you is brand yourself a thriver. And thrivers are happy people. They're generous. They're helpful. We might have a lot of opinions, but something I've learned is I just keep them to myself. I keep them off of social media because I want people to say, she is such a happy person. She is so kind. She is so thoughtful. She is always there to lend a helping hand. Maybe some of that comes because she feels so darn good and she's got all this energy from those products. Maybe I need to try those products. And so if I could give you any piece of advice, especially when you're new, is just, what do we say, Amber? Vent up, shine down. If you have frustrations, which you will, if people tell you no, if people hurt your feelings, first of all, that means you're on the right track. And second of all, tell your upline, tell your friend, tell your business partners, don't tell social media, keep that stuff to yourself, shine down and, be the person that you want others to see, be the person that you want your kids to see and do that every way. That's all.
I love that. And it's so true. And I will give y'all a real life example. Courtney and I, we've been thriving for 7 years, 6 years. We were together Friday night. I had my DFT on my back. Somebody asked us, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, have you never heard about Thrive? And I kind of shared a little bit. And I was like, Courtney, show her your DFT. And Courtney shows her hers. And my husband was there, and I was like, babe, show them yours. And he's on his shorts. So he like lifted up his leg, and they're like, ooh, what is this? And we just made it, you make it fun. But it's like people want to see, who are your thrivers, if social media is your jam, and that's where you want to market, and that's where you want to talk about it. Get your circle of friends to say, I'm going to do a post about Flex Friday. Will you please drop in the comments and share where you're wearing your DFT today and what it's doing for you? Ask people to engage with you. If social media is not your jam, have a local, get a group of friends together and get people. I will tell you, Courtney did that in her first 30 days. She had a group of people. They did a salad in a jar party, and they got their friends, and they're like, hey, we're doing this like health and wellness night. We're gonna all make salad in a jar, so we'll all have salad for the week. Who wants to come? And they all came, and then it was like they had a Thrive shake bar too, and it was like, hey, since we're doing health and wellness, I wanted to kind of share with you guys this new protein drink lifestyle mix that I'm taking. I brought a few samples for y'all to try it. People were already in that mindset. They wanted to hear. We all had our DFTs on, and it just was this natural doing life of, here's what we're all doing. Like, it doesn't have to be this big like presentation corporate sales thing. It just was us getting together, and we invited some people that we thought might be like-minded like us. And, we got together in a room, and we started sharing about what Thrive was doing for us. I will give y'all a few. Okay, I know we're a couple minutes over, so I want to give you some action steps. I noticed a lot of you guys in the chat really want to go 4K. And I want to really encourage you. You've got 6 weeks or 5 weeks. We've got one last week of July, and then full-blown August for you guys to hit that 4K. And here's where I want you to get really bold, is I want you guys to think of people tonight that you can message and say, hey, I don't know if you're interested in anything like in what I've been doing, or hey, I don't know if $1,300 might be a fit for you for back to school. I've been doing, what would that do for you? Or saying something like, hey, I have no idea if you're interested in any of this. I know with back to school coming, I thought about you. Would you be interested in maybe hearing about an opportunity where you could earn $1,300 to help with back to school? Would that be helpful for you? Like what Courtney said, bring it back to asking people, hey, I've been doing this business. It's been really great. There's an opportunity for you to earn $1,300. Would you be interested in just learning about it, hearing about it, checking it out? You're not asking anybody to take anything, sign up. Just, hey, or do you know somebody that maybe is looking for an opportunity where they can create some extra income over these next 14 weeks before the kids go back to school? Get really bold with the opportunity that you have, because I noticed a lot of you was, where do I find promoters? You're never going to find promoters if you don't present the business opportunity. You have to let people know that that's an option. And so we've got a $4,000 bonus opportunity that anybody can earn over these next 40 days. And so be bold with that. Hey, I have no idea. You may not be interested in this at all, but there's an opportunity on the table. And so I at least wanted to see if it would be something that would benefit you and your family. If I'm barking up the wrong tree, just tell me. Like I do that. I say, if you want to blow this off, like just reply and say, not for me. Thanks for thinking of me. Like I ask them, tell me no, say no to me. But hey, this is on the table. I love my company. You've seen the success that I've had. I just want you to know what's available to you. If I'm barking up the wrong tree, tell me to buzz off. But if you're at least curious, let me know, because I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity, and see what you get. See what kind of responses you get. So promoters, okay, I'm going to read these chats so that I can answer these questions. Promoters just have to buy or sell $100 to become qualified and active to earn commissions. They will automatically earn referral credits if they have 2 customers. Oh yeah, Courtney. Okay, you were replying to that. Perfect. If a promoter does not buy, you have to be on ownership, given direct sales, but they have no many buyers. Yes. So kind of what Courtney said. So people were asking like, how is it really free? So if you're going to start somebody with a sample, here is my biggest piece of advice on samples. Get them to post on social media about them wearing their DFT, and all they have to say is, oh my gosh, did you know that you could wear your vitamins? I'm feeling this, this, and this today, and then have them tag you. With a sampler that's trying to get it for free, you've got to get them talking about it, sending pictures to their contacts saying, oh my gosh, have you ever heard about Thrive? I'm starting it tomorrow. I'll let you know how I feel. Yes, get the sample connected to your upline leader. Absolutely. Because you want people to be able to present what's going to happen to them after 3 days. How can they talk to people? How can they get it for free? What advice do they have to give? So yes, a promoter can absolutely start this business for free. They can earn their product for free. They do have to have 2 customers on auto ship, and their orders from customers, if they do not purchase themselves, have to equal $100 in order for them to receive commission. So any other questions? Amber, we're a little over. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for having us on. I want you all to go rock it. Put yourself back in VIP mindset. You know, like Courtney said, her and her husband, they just put themselves right back in as if they were starting all over. 2s and 2s. You know, your 2 customers. Set a goal. I'm going to end July. What are you going to end July with? You tell me right now. You say it out loud. You say it to your room, wherever you're sitting. By July 31st, which is 1 week, which is a lifetime in this industry, I'm going to have 2 new customers. I'm going to have 1 customer and a new promoter. I'm going to send 100 messages. I'm going to get 20 new free customer accounts. What are you going to do over these next 6 days to catapult you into success? Because how you end July is how you will start August. And so if you want to hit 4K, you better go into VIP 800 mode right now. Right now, today, it starts. Give yourself 14 days to create momentum. You'll be on a train. You won't be able to stop. So I cannot wait to see how many of y'all hit 4K by the end of August. Courtney, thank you for being on. Amber, thank you for having us. And we'll see you guys later. Y'all go rock it.